Samantha.
Thank you very much, Sai, for your presentation and come up with a very good summary for future meeting. And I am, as on behalf of the DPI, Disabled Peoples International, that organization is working this field from 1981, and promoting this movement basically is one of the main lead organization in the world of this movement. So today, what I want to say that see from back to forward, and that I in this regard I want to say that the in some of the gap I find in the agenda and also the tentative program that you designed for there, I want to say firstly strengthening engagement and partnership with persons with disabilities. In this regard, I want to say that it better to say the person with disabilities through OPD, Organization of Persons with Disabilities, or we need to say separate agenda we need to add. And second point, I want to say that as one of the gap in the last 3 decades, where I find that is we are not standardized the terminology on disability with explanation of disability, and that is one of the things is very important. I think is today is need to determine. And another point is we need to standardize also the definition of OPD. Who is OPD? And if there is a B, C, OPD, there is maybe OPD is 3 category or 4 category or 5 category. We need to, I recommend to the Escap to also to, standardize this issue on this. And also, I strongly recommend that for future decade or in future planning, that is to not to say disability inclusive. We must say person with disability inclusive. If we want to say like this, if we want to add the inclusive, then we need to say full terminology. The person with disabilities inclusive development, or person with disabilities in rights promotion or something like that. If we don't say that, it means we are not promoting the person, we promoting the cause. So that I want to my friend here Satariki, Avia, and many Samantha, many my friend is here, and I recommend strongly. This is very important. And also there is some types of disability is till now is left out. Like one is the spina bifida and hydrocephalus. These types of person with disabilities is also it is not included in our agenda, even in our 30 years discussion. Even we are not included such type of disability. And the another one is very important issue. Whatever decision, whatever resolution you made in this CAF level, when it goes for implementation in the national level, it goes under the social welfare ministry in many countries. Social welfare ministry, they have their own business rules of business. They run their ministry under certain acts, certain responsibilities, certain objectives. So social welfare ministry is not for all. It not mean it is a all. It is not the holistic ministry. It is not the ministry for all development. So that is, I think, is another issue that we need to find some solution, and need to convince the government to make it more more holistic, so that every ministry is responsible. Sports ministry is responsible for sports for the disabled people. Agriculture ministry is responsible for disabled. They are
Yes.
that organization is also. And finally, another point I like to add here. you know, we need to come up with a holistic approach, as I said, that in a state of, you know, saying the kind of inclusiveness or this and that. I mean, disabled people. I don't want to make the, you know, the disabled people are the human and they are the part of any development. So, statewide, we may say person with disabilities economic development. We don't need to say that inclusive in economic development. You know, statewide, we are able to, you know, we should say the person with disabilities economic development. Person with disabilities, you know, education, promote education, or you know, something like that. Inclusive. These types of things is quite, you know, charitable word. You know, it is a kind of welfare types of word. It is a kind of word like you are someone doing mercy for the disabled people. So this terminology, I am not agree. You know, I personally I am not agree. Maybe the other people I may fail by the voting, but I don't till I am not agree with this word. So that is the my very I want to strongly I want to say that, and till now there is an agenda already. You said the political participation of disabled people, you see the 0.7% under your assessment. I find that, so it means if there is no leader with disabilities in the position lead position like parliament, like local government, like cabinet, then, you know, then nothing will happen for the disabled people, you know. And till now, my friend, I tell you, most of the benefit goes outside of the boundary of disabled people. Disabled people itself till today is struggling, and most of the benefit enjoys by outside of the disabled people till today, not only in one country, every country, I want to say that. So
Yes.
that is, I think, is a very important things. And the I want to also say that Escap should encourage the leaders and OPDs partnership, as they are the core engine to change. Who changed this disabled people movement? DPI changed. DPI built this movement from 81. So DPI, who is DPI? DPI is the Disabled People's Organization. Until today, who is change work as a change engine? That is the Disabled People's Organization. Other is, of course, I appreciate, I support, I thanks them. They are assisting us. Of course, they should assist us because we are their part of their life, you know, their society, their country, and we are the citizen of this country, in each of this country. So
Hmm.
that is the
Okay.
another issue. And secondly, I also another issue I want to raise that for my friends here. Till today, after 30 years, whatever happened, most of the things is happened pragmatically, you know, very pragmatic way with a managing things. We are requesting this minister, we are requesting this person, so they given us opportunity, so then we talk with them, we, you know, with their kindness they do some policy, they come up with some policy. I think we need to be more outside of work, we should work outside of the pragmaticness, you know. This movement should be more, you know, more I want to say that more effective and more serious in this issue, because of the you know number of the people. Until now, disabled people are struggling to give the vote. Till now, disabled people are struggling to participate in the meeting. And till now, disabled people are struggling to reach in the building, in the
Hmm.
offices. Till now, disabled
Hmm.
people are, you know, though it is a boundary-less issue, but it is under the boundary. This is not good. So that I want to say that. This is a boundary-less issue, but the issue is now control under the boundary, which is not good. That I want to say that. So I say thank you for your wonderful, and especially I want to give thanks to the Escap for all of your initiatives in this regard, and all my friend here, and Satariki, and many leaders, young and mid ages leader. I want to say that we are not that senior ages leader. We are not 80s. We are not 80 years old person. So when I start this movement, my age was 20. So now I am 62 running. So, and 42 years almost, I work with this movement and promoting OPD in Bangladesh and also internationally. And thank you very much, all of you. Take care and stay with good health and, happiness.
Thank you, Mr.